Hello, hello. Welcome back to Sculpting with Tiny Tim. For those of you that do not know, I am Tiny Tim and I make sculptures. We're continuing our work on King Cornelius Cobb. We are very close to finishing him up. We only have some gold touch-up on his cane, on his buttons, on his crown, and on his sword. We have a little bit of a touch-up on the shoes to do. And then we're going to get started on some washes and dry brushing. Ooh, there is a little bit of gold that we got to get right here as well. So, that's it. We're going to get going. Get going here in a second. Just get some images up. I'm just trying to figure out like the different colors of washes that we're gonna do. Looks like probably brown for some of it. In the yellow, I think we're gonna do dark brown for everything. I think that'll help. Brown with a bit of purple and a little bit of black. I think that'll help a lot of the different colors. We're just gonna do a black wash here. But we'll get to that when we get there. Whoa! Hello, Dr. Space Monkey. We're starting. We're at the start of the stream. Welcome in. We're continuing our painting. Just trying to get all my jazz set up here. You like jazz? Do a quick touch up on this shoe here before we start the gold. How you doing today? Good to see you here. I'm just saying that I'm trying to figure out washes and the color for the wash, and it looks like we'll be leaning towards brown. It is a record, but I'm glad to see you here. Yeah, I started a little bit early today. It's because I got some things to do in the afternoon. It is actually not wash day yet. Not yet. We'll see. Probably is going to end up being a wash day. Not in a bad way, but we gotta finish touching up the gold. I want it to look a little bit more uniform. And then that honestly, that should be enough. But the gold takes a minute, takes a couple coats. It's like the yellow. But hopefully we can get started on some washes. Soon, we're almost there. I'm thinking we're probably gonna be done painting him this week. If we grind it. We stay focused, you know? Can't get no procrastinations, no distractions. Only painting, only washes, only dry brushing. A couple spots on this gold that there's too much black. Yes, I want to look aged, but he does got some Wizard of Oz, yeah. You click him 3 times and he's gonna be sent home. I forgot he had these pauldrons underneath his arm. There's honestly not too much touch up on the gold. Most of it's pretty good. There's just little bits here and there. Mainly on the crown. They do love the procrastination power hours. I myself am in love with the procrastination power hours. Focus. Bruh. Alright, we are about to throw my camera across this room. Like, what are you focusing on? Good lord. Not the stream camera, but my actual camera. I think I do a lot of procrastination on this show here. I could be painting quicker, but and it wouldn't look as good, you know? I'm in a rush. I'm in no rush here. There's so many different angles on this thing. So many different colors. But we're almost there. We're getting there. Forgot to put my watch on. Do not disturb. Do not disturb. Ain't nobody disturbing me. You know what I'm saying? The only one disturbing me is me. So a little bit of, aha, a little bit of brown, a little bit of dookie hand right there. No dookie hands in this household. Alright. Quick blast on this guy and then keep on moving. Alright. We got that going. Let's see here. Let's see. I want to rush the wash, but I want to start the wash. You know? You know what I'm saying? I feel like I can only fuss with him so much. Before that becomes procrastination. Trust the process. Trust the process. Fine. Trust the process. I'm not gonna be happy about it. I'll trust the process. Honestly, I think we're almost done with the gold. We don't have much touch-up work, if I'm being honest. Good. Brown real quick. Just for a little bit on the cane I'm not super happy about. So we're gonna do a little bit touch up on that real quick. different color, but it's fine. That's a bit of variation. You know, wood is not all the same. It is. I cannot stand the process and I'll never trust it. Just a couple dark spots that I want to get rid of on King. The line of red we're missing on. Where's this red? It's almost the same red. I think it'll pass the eye test. A little bit missing underneath here. Something major. Let's see. It's the last details that trigger my impatience. Honestly. I'm like, good enough. Let's call it good. This crown is looking a little dusty. Could use a couple more coats of gold, I guess. That's valid. We're almost at that 75%, I think. Methinks we're almost at the 75%. Doing a different layer of brown on this just because I feel like the gold and the brown are kind of washing each other out. Scabbard. Plus, he could use a little bit of a darker brown. If I'm being honest here. This one a little better. Even a bit darker, honestly. Right. We're gonna do some writing here. What color should we do for the wash? Should we do a singular wash or individual washes? That's what I'm thinking. Are we good to do like orangish brown for up here, and then we're gonna do like a deep purple for here, and same with these, and then like a tan and a black? Or do we just want to do like universal one wash, call it good? So I'm thinking like maybe a brown. I think so too. Yeah. All right, I'm typing stuff up. Let me think. Let me think on this. Yeah. I was thinking brown with like a hint of orange for the yellow as well. Yeah, I think it's like a deeper purple that we want to use for that. I'm trying to think of like a brown, purple, black. Do you think orange brown? That's what I'm thinking. Do you think for the pants, like for the clothes, even the white, I'm thinking a mixture of brown, purple, and like a black, like a minimum amount of black. Mostly brown. So it's mostly brown for this, with like a little bit of purple and a little bit of black. What are we thinking? Does that sound good? That's what I'm like, a super light on the wash for the pants. All right. Well then, I gotta get I need a new paper towel and a new one of these bad boys. All right, I'll be right back. Whoa, saw my screen there for a second. Alright. We're back. Let's see. The stress begins. Let's use... I like this brown. Which brown do I use? I think we're gonna use this brown. I think we're gonna use this brown. Use coffee bean. Coffee bean. Alright. A minuscule amount of black. Yeah, I definitely do need to look into some painter washes. And then a little bit of purple. Let me get some, I forgot to get new water. Give me 1 second. Almost how gold flakes up in this wash would have been crazy. Look at that. All right. I'm definitely gonna need more of this. We're just testing on the pants. I feel like the pants will be the easiest to get back to normal. If we're not fans. And then just copious amounts of water. Trying to get to look like basically translucent sweet tea. Don't want the chocolate milk. You know, we're not looking to wash them with chalky milk, okay? Still too thick. Probably should just get like a little jar to do this in. What I could do, look at this. stay where you're at, son. It's still kind of thick. Yeah. I feel like I need a different jar. Alright, let's rip this, try it out. We're just gonna wet the area first. Alright. It's go time here, guys. This way it has somewhere to flow. Just do a damn, like a wet. Not a lot of water, but just enough. Back to center here. This bad boy. Focus is real right now. I'm trying to do just a bunch of light layers, just because I don't want to like make them look dirty. Let's try. how I'm feeling about this brown wash. I don't know if it's dark enough. Do you think we need to go darker on the wash, or should I just trust this process and do light layers? I just don't know if it'll show up enough on the purple. Or even on the red. All right. I'm steadying. I'm steadying myself. Alright, I'll keep on going. We'll keep on moving with this, I guess. Too much brown there, buddy. I think we'll do brown, and then for some of the deeper crevices, we'll go like a darker gray. Or more dynamic shadows. Alright, I'll trust it. I'll trust it. Mm. Let's get a little bit on the cape. Get a little bit on the cape. See how that looks. We're getting there. From the crown to the boot, absolutely. Yeah, when I did my washes on Percy, the Panda Potion Master, I think I went a bit too heavy-handed on him. So we'll get there. We'll get there. Layer by layer, we will get there. Always has me nervous. You know, but each consecutive layer will get it deeper. Add some more depth to it, so And then the dry brushing will help add some of that brightness back to it. These are just shadows. Corn at its peak is when it has butter and salt on it, in my opinion. But that is sacrilegious to King Cobb. So I never said it. He didn't hear anything. I think you hit it right on the head on that one. Right. I think we're gonna let our kingliness dry overnight. We'll see how I feel about him tomorrow. Even though I will not see you tomorrow, I will still see how I feel about him tomorrow. Right now we're feeling okay. I just think it's a bit too light. I want to add a bit more depth to it. I don't mind the brown, but I just think we'll see. We'll keep on moving. We'll keep on trudging. I think it's looking okay. I'll let him dry and we'll see what happens. Another day in success, absolutely. So, we will not be here tomorrow, but we will be here on Thursday. Thanks for hanging out. We are entering Wash City and then Dry Brush Central. So, I'll see y'all Thursday for some more painting. Peace.